Welcome to this new episode of Breathe In, Love Out. I am very pleased that you are here. For the ones who do not know me, I am Dr. Nathalie, a metaphysical practitioner. I am deeply grateful to have been able to help and inspire people for a few decades now. It is not always easy to believe in ourselves and stop the ego controlling our mental space. I know a lot about this, and over the past 30 years I became an expert in gratitude and ego-based mind. Each episode is a little light switch to light up your path, helping you to bridge your way to your inner self. Today you might learn from what I will share, and you might only be reminded of something your ego might veil. The goal is to help you better understand your mental space and to learn to know your authentic self a little more every day. The ego-based mind loves to be in control, but we can take our control back with mindfulness. So again, welcome, and I am very grateful that you are here on this magnificent mindfulness journey. Let's lift up those ego veils. Let's talk about imagination and inspirations. Do you have a lot of imagination and constantly have ideas or projects coming to mind? How do you receive those? Do you treat those ideas like gifts? I have a very vivid imagination, and I am constantly inspired with amazing project ideas. It is an open flow of abundance. When I receive an idea, I write it down, and sometimes I do with the complete details. And since I do not always work on them right away, I often end up with a pile of notebooks and papers of wonderful projects to work on. Do you also have those piles? Some of the inspired ideas might be for long-term projects or crafts or future articles in books, or projects to start only when another one will be completed first. Like if you cannot see yet that they are related but you trust the ideas, or that you need the knowledge you will receive from the one you will complete before. Others might be something that can be started and finished the same day. The notebooks and papers piling up does not mean that there is procrastination involved. It can simply be a step-by-step fun that needs the next inspiration to move on with it. I also often receive inspirations about a project to find myself a few days or weeks later reading something or participating in an event which opens up to receiving more inspirations that put that first inspiration into motion. Working on a few things at a time and receiving inspirations to know which project to work on may one day require some decluttering of all the papers and notebooks. Keeping the kitchen table or office space clean and clear is sometimes needed. I don't know where you keep your notes and papers, but mine are pretty much where I set my working space when I wrote them down. One day, while clearing the table space I needed for another purpose, I came up with the spontaneous idea of putting the organized piles of papers in the beautiful gift box that was next to it, which was meant for something else. At first, I thought this thought was to hide all the papers in one place, making it easy to take out the next morning to continue what I was working on. But then, as I was looking at the few boxes I already had for a coming holiday, and all the projects I had going on nicely spread in separate piles on the table, I went further with that idea. I went out to the store to get cute boxes, perfect size gift boxes to separate each subject in different boxes. It felt as if I was taking care of my wonderful, inspired actions that I once received and were now waiting for me to progress. I enjoyed each second of choosing the right box for each one of them, just like I would do for a gift I would give to someone I care for. Each project became one gift. A gift I once received, and now they were all mine to open when I was feeling inspired to work on them. Sometimes I opened the box to add something more to it, and other times one box remained open for a week because I was working on it being my main task and project to bring forth. Receiving an inspiration is a gift. Receiving an inspiration is something to develop. Yes, sometimes it requires to partner with someone else to see it through, and other times it is simply being in co-creation with the universe, to partner with the universe. Understanding your inspirations and inspired actions, and seeing that you do receive many, can help you become aware of your own pattern and ego-based interference there might be when you receive an inspiration for your dreams and desires. Make something fun with them to help your awareness that they are gifts from the universe. I left my gifts boxes filled with projects to bring forward out there in the open so I could see and enjoy them. They were not hidden in a closet. Some were on shelves and others on my working space. Those boxes are not there to store what's in it away, but to serve as a reminder that they are gifts and to take care of them like precious gifts. They are a reminder of how beautiful the idea in each box is and the fun it will be to continue working on it. They are taken care of until you do something with them. And the papers also have less chances of being taken to add a phone number on it or other information you must write down taking the first paper you can grab. A gift box opposed to a pile of papers can fill you with good energy of appreciation, which might be what you need to bring the project forward and see the light. And knowing that you simply must receive a new inspiration, which you can also ask in meditation, can ease your mind when or if you feel like mindfully ask for a next step. Only your ego-based mind will make you believe you are procrastinating about what's in the box. Having an abundance of ideas and abundance of creativity is like receiving lots and lots of wonderful gifts. It is receiving expressions in motion from the universe that you are invited to continue. Take the time to take care of them and work on them so you can receive some more with pleasure and appreciation. Working on them is mindfully unwrapping the gifts you receive. I am inviting you to start treating your inspirations as gifts sent from the universe. Take care of your inspirations and use them, just like you would wear that bracelet or that new shirt or anything you just received. Each inspiration, as crazy as one might sound, is something possible. It is something you can create. Yes, it might be something maybe others are also working on, but we received it for our own use, our own creativity, our own purpose, to add our own unique touch, for our own environment, our own sharing, or our own business. Many people might receive the same original idea, but the uniqueness of each that you will add will make it different in some way. If your inspirations are work-related ideas, be aware that some of the wonderful creative ideas might not be intended to bring an income, although they could. But while enjoying working on them and developing them, you put yourself into a joyful receiving mode and might hear other inspirations if you pay attention. Sometimes they are just tools for your personal growth, to learn something or to inspire others or to help you have divine meetings with others. Each inspiration serves its purpose. So it is important to listen to them and receive them as a gift from the universe. Wrap them in beautiful gift boxes so you can open them when you feel like it, when following other inspired actions. Following your dreams is following your inspirations. I invite you to start receiving those inspirations as gifts. Today, I am inviting you to assess what you do with your inspirations and inspired actions. Write down the ones you remember that you might have not done anything with, and reactivate them in writing them down. Also write down the ones you remember following up on and see what it became, and what you have developed so you can take the time to observe your own pattern with your intuition and inspiration. Get some nice gifts boxes and declutter your projects. If you are the type out of sight, out of mind, and if you are afraid to forget what's in the boxes, just leave them open so you can keep seeing what you received. This is about learning to see each inspiration as a gift, and to see how abundant you already are. While some of those boxes ended up empty because they have become a done thing, I started to write my inspirations also in Word documents. So it became easier to file them in separate folders and add to them with following inspirations. I do treat everything like a gift now, and that helped me make this transition. I did that when they were coming in so abundantly, and sometimes I was not at home or at the office to write them down on my computer. I still have some beautiful gift boxes containing long-term projects. Guess what? I even have one containing my taxes papers. Why not? All those papers are filled with abundance and prosperity that was one received. Let's start seeing all your inspirations as gifts. Remember to breathe in, to let go of your ego-based thoughts and vision, to see from your soul, and to love out. Until the next episode, I am wishing you a beautiful and grateful time.